In this episode, we continue the development of our new town and power plant, and we have a look at the brand new UI. The new update has been launched. Stay tuned. Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. We are in the brand new city over here, which is next to Central Hub, and we don't have a name for it yet. So if you have a name for it, put it in the comments down below. I'm looking for interesting little names that we can use. So in between episodes, I've let it run and finish, and I've also seen that there's been a bit of progress over here with our nuclear power plant over here. But it is coming together quite nicely. I'm quite happy with it. So we'll let that run a little bit. On the other hand, more exciting stuff. Look at what I'm seeing over here. It's the new UI. And yes, the game has been updated to 0.8.5.2, which includes this awesome new UI. So let's quickly go around and have a look at the UI and just see how it works. So I'm a big fan of what we're seeing over here. So we've got a much better view of what's going on with our money. You can actually see what is being imported, exported, in terms of vehicles and manpower and things like that. So that's good. You can see some but I don't quite know what the time frame on this is. I mean, some of these values are extreme. So is it for the year? Is it for the month? I'm a little, oh yes, it's for the month, and that's the previous month over there. So you can see we did in fact build some stuff using foreign manpower. Okay. And we are producing a fair bit of tourist income. So, and I do like the fact that we can see the net gain that we've got over here. We imported vehicles. Oh yeah. It must be some of these, some of the train components that I sold and then bought, I believe. I have no idea, actually, to be honest. But anyway, if we look at our exports, right? In the last month, we exported 171 million rubles worth of exports. That is awesome. If we look over here, look at these tourism numbers and our exports. We have no dollar imports, but we've got 4 million in exports, and I believe that's power only. And then we've got the tourism number, 14 million. Look at that. It's awesome to actually see these values. Now, over here, I'm not too sure what that is. I'm assuming that's the run of the year or something. I'm not too sure. We can still get our quick menus over here, but I never really use them that well. So I'll show you the new building menus, and we'll go from there. Over here, you've got the temperature, the wind, and the solar energy. And if you click on this, you can switch which one is on the top. So I'll maintain temperature on the top. Then we've got to look at our population, and look at that, 162,000 people is quite a large number. Then we've got 21 plus studying at universities, 1,500. We've got 0 prisoners, which is something we'll talk about a little bit later. We've got 1,200 or so tourists around, and some uneducated workers, very few really. Workers with lower education, 28,000, and workers with a higher education, 65,000, which is awesome. That's a good number. The 70-30 split means we're pretty much highly educated, our nation. And then we've got a large number of children as well. So about 40% of our population is children. Awesome. Then we've got an unemployment rate of 18%, which is not too bad, but now we can actually see what the issue is. Due to low education, so 224 only, that's not a bad thing. Due to small child, okay, I'm assuming that means prior to going to kindergarten, or I think so. And then due to no workplace. So 15,000 people have no workplace close to where they live. So that's something that we'll probably have to have a look at. Then we've got adults who cannot study. Elementary school level is 201. And that is a very low number. So everybody, practically everybody has access to university. Then children who cannot study. Oh, that's interesting. So there's 4,000 or so that doesn't have access to university. That is quite an interesting stat over there. And then president is not working is something that we'll probably have to figure out over time. Then we've got, can we flip this around? Or it kind of gives us the health rating, and then we can also look at all the others. Okay, so here we can see everybody has got food. Alcohol addiction is really low. Sports enjoyment could probably be better. Ooh, this is an interesting one. 35% pollution. I don't know what that means. 524 can't visit a doctor, which is a very low number considering our population in general. 0% radioactivity. Considering we've got 3 nuclear power plants, means that's probably a very good achievement. And then our average lifespan is pretty good. I do like this new UI, and now we can also see what our happiness stats looks like. So clothing quality is pretty good. Have a radio, 98%. Have a television, almost 90%. Religion sympathy is only 10%. Alcohol addiction, only 2%. Government loyalty is on the up. And then we've got cultural enjoyment and sports enjoyment that could probably be a little bit better, but it's not bad altogether. I must say, I like the UI. You've got access to all the stuff right there, and probably more stuff than we've looked at in the past, to be honest. What was this latest message that we've had? Oh, there's a fire that's been extinguished, so we'll do that. I'll remove this. I'll show you that little thing over there. Hold and move to change the window position. Now, you won't see that in the recording, but if you click that and you drag it, you can effectively drag this across screens with a bezel in between and stuff like that. You can drag the game window anywhere you want on your screens, which is awesome. Of course, I'm capturing on OBS the game window, so regardless of where I drag it, you won't see it in the video if I do it. And when you do it, be careful when you do it, because when you do it, you seem to get the taskbar popping up through the game, and you can't really get back to it, or I haven't figured out a way to do it just yet. Anything change over here? No, that's pretty much the same. Now, getting to the fun stuff. Now the building menus over here looks quite different. So you click one button, you've got all kinds of things over here. Then you hover over the road and you get access to the other road options. Same with bridge, tunnel, all these kind of things. So you just hover over and you get all of that sorted out. Depots, technical services. So some of them have multiple options. Ooh, you can see we've also got the favorited ones. So the ones that I favorited is also in here. And we'll come back and have a look at that in just a minute. So here's some parking lots, so we can favorite some other parking lots. Do we have additional new parking lots? No, it's still the same stuff that we've had. Over here, we've got the wireframe and the topography and so on. The same stuff that you could switch on with the F3 key and so on. And now you've got auto build. Build from resources. Batch start. What? Batch start construction? I have no idea what that means, but I'll figure it out. And then here you can auto build with rubles and the likes. Oh! Ooh, hang on. Let's clear that out. So here you can just say how you would like to build it. There's some other options in there also. So you can just keep going and see. So if you hover over it, it gives you all the kind of other options. So I do like that. So that gives you access to stuff much quicker and easier than it used to be. And the fact that we can get some of our... So here we go. Here we've got a residential component. So what are the difference? Medium, small, medium, and then large residential buildings. That is really good. So what is the size that we're talking about over here? So under 100 people, and this is 30, 40 people maybe, and then these are the big ones. But I do like the fact that my favorites are popping in here. So it means I'm going to mess around in that mod menu very, very much less. But what I'm going to do is going to go to the effort of actually favoriting the stuff. So we've got grocery stores and shopping centers and restaurants and all these kind of things. Beach, cafe, bar, alcohol. Oh, awesome. Food and shopping, alcohol, and culture. So now it's pretty easy to find the stuff that gives you the various bits and pieces, and then sports facilities. What is that? That's a beach. Okay, awesome. Okay, so and so on. We could be able to move through all of these various things. Here you can see we've got citizen health too low. We'll have a look at that. So here you can see the new stuff. So you need to select crime and justice enabled when starting a new game for this feature to be available. So I don't know what that is, but one of them is a court, one of them is a prison, and one of them is a secret police station. Ooh, no, here's a secret police station. So what is an orphanage maybe? I don't know. Do we have an orphanage in here somewhere? I'm wondering about that. Maybe it's under health though. Let's just have a look. So universities and stuff, halls of residence. Do we have orphanages over here? Orphanage. There we go. We've got orphanages. So we've got orphanages and we've got secret police, but we don't have the crime and justice component just yet. And we'll have a bit of a look at that now. Now we've got some pollution monitoring and stuff, which you should probably do a little bit more of. I do like it. This new way of seeing everything is really awesome. Then we've got the terrain tool separately, which I like. And this is the various things that we can then demolish. I absolutely love it. It's really quite good. It's really quite good. And then over here, we've got our standard other menus. So population statistics. You can see we're at 162,000. And then we've got resources and all these other component scripts. I've no idea what that is. But here we've got the various mods that the mod menu that we used to use. And we'll probably spend a little bit of time, or as we use some stuff, we'll favorite them so that they pop up in here. And that is it. So now I've spent a fair bit of time talking through the new UI. Now we need to actually start using it. This has dropped a little. Now we need to actually start using it. Unemployment's gone up a little. Oh, no. That's pretty much the number that we had. Okay, so let's see what is happening over here. So this is our new town. I will remind you again that if you've got a name suggestion, please leave it in the comments down below. I've added some parking lots as well. Of course, the parking lots won't work without a car sales facility. So under the infrastructure for citizens, I believe we should find vehicle, or is it advanced industry? I have no idea. And that's an interesting use case for us straight off the bat, is we don't know where the car sales pieces is. On the roads, probably on the roads. Here we go. Yeah, car dealer. And I also have modded car dealer. So let's grab a modded car dealer over here. That one is pretty weird, I think. But this one is a Mr. Rob's or Rob's 7057 one. So what I'll do is I'll right click that to add it to the favorites. Then we come over here and there we go. That is our one. So if I click that, I should, ooh, that's pretty big compared to the other ones. That is pretty big compared to the other ones. Do I build one? Or do I go ahead and grab the slightly smaller one? The small one seems very reasonable in terms of size, right? Considering we don't run out tons of these things, maybe we'll just do this one. I'm going to go ahead and place that one right over there. So hopefully we'll get our guys to start constructing it. Now, the one little thing that is interesting is where is my ability to build? So if I now... How do I... There was a tool in the past, right? That is really interesting. I have no idea how I'm going to use that now. General cargo. Ooh, gotta love it. So cargo's got its own little thing, and I'm assuming some of these have... Yeah. There's our favorites in there. Oh, I love it. The UI is awesome. What I need to figure out, though, is batch auto construct using rubles. So that's, if I click that button, then it's the same thing. Yeah, that's the same thing that it used to be. So batch start construction, batch suspend construction. Okay, so you can place a bunch of stuff and then batch the stop construction or start the construction. If we start some of these buildings, you can see you don't allow citizens to move into this building. And what I believe also happens now is citizens now automatically move to open residences. So we don't need to run it through walls of residence anymore. Excellent. Okay, good. Now, I want to build our new secret police station. Since this area over here is close to our nuclear power plant, I'm going to build our very first secret police station. Yeah, okay. Well, let's squeeze it in like so. In that central location over there, and we'll grab ourselves a little bit of a road. Let's just get the right road for the job here, and we'll tie it in over there. And how do I... here we go. Here is the other stuff. I'm going to go ahead and pay for that little component over there. I don't think that means this is being built. Excellent. So that's fine. And I also want to make sure that we grab a footpath. Yeah, okay. Standard footpath. What we'll do is we'll grab an access point over there. And I'm going to go nuts and pay for it. And on the other side, we'll tie that in on that side and pay for that. And that should get everybody to where they want to go. So now construction should start. Yeah, we can immediately see that there are things on the way to come and do the construction. I like it. I like it. So there we go. That's our very first secret police component. Now, shall we build a few orphanages just so that we have a bit of a look at that? I think over here in Irinsky is probably a good spot for us to try and squeeze in a couple of orphanages. I believe I've got a modded orphanage as well. Robs57 is already done a modded orphanage, which is awesome. He's so quick off the mark, I must say. Now, where am I going to do this? Because we don't really have a lot of space in here anymore. That's like our park area. I don't really want to mess it up. I want to have a look. I've got a pollution sensor over there, so we'll have a look at that. Now, what we could do is we could move. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to place the orphanage over here. All we'll need to do is move this thing out of the way. So let's go ahead and place that in there. So if we go, look at this power. It's this guy that we're wanting to run. So I'll run it up there. Pay for that. Gonna pause the game, and then what we'll do is we'll come on. Have it. Can I? How is this not working? I thought I could hover. Okay. So I have to click it. I have to click this guy and then hover over here. Okay, that's good. That's just the normal demolish. Now over here, I would like to remove these guys. So the plan will be to remove up to about there and that one. And then we go in here and grab the standard ones. And I think does it maintain the last one? I have to, let's drop that one. I think it maintains the last one we used, right? If I hover over that and I click this one, yeah, it maintains the last one you used. So most of the time, the stuff that you use as general should be up and running and available. So let's pay for that component. Now we should have enough room over here to build our orphanage. So let's go nuts and do that. Over here, citizen pieces. Okay, there we go. That should work. Yeah, I think that'll work. Perfect. That's actually not bad. So if we place that to get that constructed, I'll go ahead and pay for that component over there. Perfect, that's fine. The rest will be built itself. Now let's get some footpaths going over here. I would like to do a little section over there. Probably tie this one in over there. And that should be about right. Okay, let's pay for those components and then the rest should build itself. I'm very keen to see what the secret police and so on get up to. I think I'll build another secret police facility over here. I'm not actually creating vehicles for these guys just yet. Can I turn this thing so that I can actually see? We've got a little bit of a conundrum. We wanted to place this guy over there and line it up so that the intersection is on the same spot. Have to do it there, but I think probably going to be okay with just placing it right over here. That's going to be fine. Something stopped production. Heating. We'll have to see what that is all about because it does concern me a little bit at times. So let's get ourselves a footpath and we'll go nuts and tie that one in over there. That should be, I think that should be okay. Pay for it. Okay, so we'll get a couple of constructions underway, see what the secret police is all about, and move along. At the same time, we have our construction of our facility over here coming along quite nicely, slow but steady. Who is actually building this? Do we have any of that? We don't even have any of the helicopters construction officers working in over here. So I'd like to assign IC4, Heli 1 and 2 to come and support this so that we can get this done a little bit quicker. Similarly, probably need to assign, let's get Heli construction officers assigned over here also so we can make a little bit of a move on this. Now, the one thing that I kind of forgot to do is build some parking. So we've got the bus station up and running, which will work quite nicely, but kind of tempted to also get the parking all sorted out. So what I'm thinking is I'll probably rebuild this little section once we've got the parking all sorted out. So let's grab ourselves optimized traffic. What does that mean? Big parking lot, optimized traffic. Do we need a big parking lot or a medium will do? So that's the one that I'm after. But in order for us to do that, I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of the roads. Where is the roads one? These are the roads. No, that's not the roads. Ah, it's this one. This one is cancel roads, cancel railway. So I'm gonna do that. Come on, guys, you're not doing this seriously, right? There we go. Nice. Now parking. Get my parking. It's gonna take a little bit of time to get used to this. And this is the one that I'm gonna place right like this. Nice, I like it. We'll do this. We'll do that. I will. Oh crap. There we go. Let's pay for those. Excellent. There we go. So that's good. So now we'll get this one built. At the same time, what we'll do is, so there's going to be a little getting used to this. We'll get a bit of a pedestrian connection in there. I think that's going to be awesome. We'll pay for that. So there we go. So now we'll get our parking lot over here also. Now the other piece that I was wondering about is actually getting a fence around here, but we'll come back and do that at the end. At the moment, everything is going along pretty smoothly over here, to say the least. Pretty smoothly. Happiness is starting to drop just a tad, but our food is looking pretty good, and average lifespan is it jumping up a little bit? Pollution 30%. I'm not too sure what the story with the pollution is. What does that 30% actually mean? Can we have a look at that? Does that tell us? Can we lock this in and hover over the others? No, it doesn't seem like we can. So if I go here to Irinsky, this is Dubansk. If I go here to Irinsky, well, I've got a pollution monitor over here somewhere that will be able to tell us if there is. Just view the actual pollution. We zoom in a little. What does that mean? It means, yes, pollution over here, but what does the 30% mean? 30% of the map is covered in pollution, or what? I've no idea what we're talking about in reality. Okay, there we go. So now we'll run it a little bit quicker. We need to build more residential facilities. We've got all of these boats and things running around. We're doing our exports over here pretty quickly. What are we exporting? We've got a little bit of electronics. We've got some mechanical components, plastics and alcohol. I've not seen any of this move over to the other side here, though. Oh, it's not enough to fill up a container. This is not enough to fill up a container, which is why it's going so slow. But look at that. 146 tons of mechanical components. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money, probably being driven by our new facility, our new steel and mechanical component facility over here. Our new runway is being constructed at a pretty reasonable rate. And here we stopped it because we're out of iron yet again. And that is one of the things that we definitely need to start focusing our attention on. So what we'll do now is let's quickly lay out our iron facilities plus our our rail facility. So let's use this and see. So we want an aggregate loading, unloading, aggregate loading facility. Probably this, right? Right? We do that. I'm liking that. I think that's good. This allows us to have some storage facilities over here. I think that's good. Let's do that. Let's get a bit of a road extended a little bit longer. That was kind of the plan all along. Let's get that extended, and we'll get that all tied in here. And I'll actually go ahead and pay for that, so we don't waste any more time with that component itself. But that's pretty good. Now here, I just want to make sure that we get the electrified stuff going on. Now here we should be able to, let me switch on this guy. Okay, so this is not the, ooh, that might be. Now we don't have a free excavator. Crap. So if I say auto build using rubles and I do this, there we go. Whoa, look at that. I think this tool has changed a little bit. Yeah, something's funny here. This tool has changed a fair bit. I'm not too sure that's the right tool for the job anymore. So if I go here, and what we want to do, smooth it. We'll just smooth out the terrain. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. So we'll kind of run it. Yeah, that's good. There we go. So let's see. Hopefully that will kind of work. Actually, maybe a little more on this side. Yeah, not sure, but we'll see. We'll see. So now if we place our rail, about as straight as possible, we'll get the other guy as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to... Okay, we're probably going to want to get rid of this guy. Well, let's get rid of both of them. That should be fine. And then we'll see about that. So what we'll want to do is we'll need a train to come in, do something like this. We'll need it to come in from this side also. Something like that. Then we'll need it to spur off. And it's never going to work, so we'll need to leave a little bit of gap there. I think that's going to be sufficient, to be honest. Now, what I want us to do is flip it around. Now, what we're after is the tightest of the curves, which is that guy. Do around the edge there. We'll get them to snap together. There we go. And then well, do we? We don't actually need it to run the way it's running over here. Let's so while we've got this, yeah. So actually, it's quite an intuitive. Let's run back all the way and let's try that one more time. Now the intent is to do a little something like that. I like that. That's not bad. And now we'll run this guy back to about here somewhere. Now, how do we tie this one in? We would like you to head on out in that general direction. If we can make it as straight as possible, that's not bad. I like that. But I would also not mind running it this way. I think the whole thing is working a little bit nicer. Look at that. That's quite an interesting one. I think we can just go ahead and commission this. And what I would like to do, though, is I'll probably go ahead and pay for those little sections over there. Probably that section. Yeah, anyway, we'll do that. And get ourselves some chains and things going on here. So this guy will have a chain right back over here. And it needs an exit signal, a block signal over there, and a block signal over there. Then we'll also need some chains for this guy there and in this location right here. Probably get something in here. Oh, we can't. Okay, so in that case, it will be here and there, and that should be okay. So now, but of course, yeah, I don't know. It's not unless we get this guy to go back. No, it's just not going to work. I'm going to go ahead and pay for that. It's just too problematic. Excuse me. And there we go, and we'll get that one out there. We'll get that in place. So that should be okay. Gives us a little bit of extra room. To be honest, I'll probably pull those back a little. Somewhere over here, because these can, if we're going to use longer trains, they may overhang the loading facility over there. There we go. So that's our loading facility for our new iron and coal mines over here. What we'll need to do is get ourselves a couple of storage facilities. So here we've got general cargo. And under general cargo, you of course cannot find aggregate. So is it under metallurgy then? Where do we have our aggregate storage facilities? Aggregates. Aha! Okay, general cargo, aggregates, liquids, and dry bulk cargo. Liking it, liking this. Now, under aggregates, we should be able to get ourselves... Ooh, and now we've got train aggregate loading over here also. Some production has stopped. I like it. Harbor for aggregate loading. Do we have... The storages? Here are the storages. So we'll get the large storages in place. And what we'll do is we'll need two of them. So one for... Now the question is, do we do... No, we probably have to do both of them in a scenario somewhat like this. And I do want to make sure so it wants us to move it back a fair bit in order for us to get that connection to work. So presumably if we do it somewhere over here, that connection will work. So let's see about one of them over here. Okay, we'll place the one over here. The other one will... A little bit of room. Ooh, it's so close there. I'll move it back just a tad. Oh, now we need to flatten this even more than it's possible to do. Okay, let's find that one. We'll get it all leveled out and then we'll move it in a little bit. What I'm trying to figure out is if it's been optimized a little bit. Is it lagging more than it used to these kind of things. Excellent. That is good. Now, what we'll need to obviously bear in mind is once we've placed this, we won't necessarily, well, it's not going to be as easy to get a road in. That's one. Let's try and get it a little bit further. Okay, so if we place that and we try and get a road in, I like it. It's working. I'm going to pull it back a little so it can give it the curve. Now, what we need to worry about is there is some stuff that needs to get in over here. And with that, that level, I'm a little worried that that is going to be challenging. We'll bring it back over there somewhere. Let's run. Just extend that a little bit. Do this, and what we'll do is we'll tie that one in like so, and we'll go ahead and pay for that. I think that should be okay. Now let's, the one thing that I probably need to double check is just make sure that we can actually get this connection to work. And for some reason we can't get it to work, so let's try this. Now, if we make use of one of our modded versions here, so if we grab our modded conveyor / pipe engines, one of these should be able to do the trick. I'm not sure we're gonna get it. Let's go with the other one instead. Pretty good. Why did it not connect? We'll make that one. We'll make these two some of our. Actually, we'll probably need to do these as well. Here we go. I think those are going to be our favorites. So if we go over here, they should be in here now. Yeah, I like it. Excellent. It makes it so much better. Why? It was actually saying it was working. Up and down? Is that what it is at? If I get rid of this road connection, right? And that one. And we'll try that again. Now we should be able to get this to work. Ooh, and I think that's the problem right there. It might be a little close. Ooh. How would that even work? No, let's not do that. Let's go back to the aggregate one. I do like it. It actually works quite well. Now let's get rid of this. We'll rebuild. Let's get the road back here because I'd rather get the road nice and straight through there. Pay for that road connection. Get that all nice and up and running. We'll get rid of this guy and we'll build a new one that actually works. So we'll just move it slightly further away. So we'll grab this guy. This guy is the one. There we go. There we go. Now it's working. No problems. And that should work. So we should have access. Firefighters is not in the vicinity, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. So now we've got our storage facilities over here for our mined iron and coal. Yeah, this connection has to go back to our mines. So under metallurgy, we should be able to find an iron mine. And I think this spot here should be really good. %. Never getting any better, is it? Well, at least what we're doing is we're leveling out this area so that if we place it in the end, it should be easy to get the road and the other connection in there. I think a road up this section should be pretty good. So that's okay. And I think with that one in there, we don't really need to do another. That's going to be our biggest, nicest source. We could do another one over here. So let's see about that. That's 21% only. If we move it over here a little bit, what does that actually tell us? That's 20%. That's 20%. 21%. 21% over there. So we should be able to do the two of them then. So let's do two of them. Maybe squeeze another. If we do that, what does that look like? 8% only. I don't think that's worth it. We're not going to do that. 21% and 52% or something like that should be okay. What I'm going to do is make sure we run ourselves a little bit of a road out there. Up that way, and then we'll run the road down here. Assuming we're just trying to get over the hill there. That should be good. You can tie this one in there. Oh man, that's actually going to work quite nicely. There we go. And then we'll run this guy straight down the hill there. And we'll see about how we're actually going to... Because I believe what we can do is we can do some coal mines on the other side. So the intent would be... would we be able to do... If we bring this back, we might be able to do a bit of a bridge connection through here. Shall we see about that? It's definitely not... Nah. That's a little lower, but nothing substantially so. But I think we can still do a standard crossing somewhere over here, just on the other side of that. I'm not opposed. So what I'll do is I'm going to trim this back a little, so we start running twisting it in this way. There we go. Well, I'm going to trim it back so we can get it straight connected. There we go. That's what I'm after. And then this will be whatever this is towards the coal mines up here. I like that. That's pretty good. Now I'm going to pay for this. So we've got our roads up here. And then let's get our aggregates going. So we'll need some of this. And of course, in order to do these, it's the other way around. Actually, it's 2 in. So I'll have to go back to the mods, go to the conveyor engines, and actually get these all favorited up also. Let's get out of there and we'll get to this. So here we go. 3 into 1. The bed piece only. We'll do that. Oh, look at that. That's pretty substantial. Now that's the 3 into 1, so that's okay. Now the next one we're after is just the 1 to 1. Let's not waste our resources. And this is exactly what we're after. And we're going to try and get this straight and efficient. I must say, I like that idea. And then we'll just get a little pathway connected here also. That's good. We'll pay for the pathway. We'll pay for the pathway over there. The rest will get built. There we go. So now our iron ore facilities are up and running. This isn't powered at this stage, but we'll certainly be able to get some power almost directly from this guy coming here. Look at that. Construction already underway at some of these things, working quite nicely. There we go. So now that's some additional iron that'll be mined up here. Do like it. It's going to look pretty good with these iron mines on the hills here. We'll have some coal mines on the other side and ready to go, basically. Ready to go. Excellent. Let's switch these off for a minute and we'll quickly have a look. Oh my goodness, I didn't even notice this thing is all done. So this power plant is ready to go as soon as we get workers over here. What we can do is get a helicopter to start bringing nuclear fuel over here. Oh, and we've got missing duty vehicles. Okay, I am not building fancy duty vehicles. I want to have a look at this. Let's just buy a duty vehicle. So I want a fancy dark black vehicle. Is it this one? I can't actually see whether, you know, what is the fanciest car we have. These are, it has to be one of these, isn't it? 613 and the 60. I think the 60, this one. It's practically, well, this is more expensive even. It's slightly newer. Anything else? W. Berg, East Germany. Can't get it in black. You can't get it in black, it can't be this car. This one comes in black. This looks pretty fancy. Let's grab one of these. There we go. So what does that actually do? Is that guy going out? So what does this do? Minimal government. I wanna see what this is all about. Install monitoring equipment. Ooh, Central Hub, Secret Police. Let's follow this guy. And let's make it much slower so we can actually see that. Interesting. I like it. Well, I'm not a big fan of what we're seeing over there. So now it's going to go ahead and install monitoring equipment. So let's see what that means. So this one presumably has monitoring equipment installed. Okay, so what we can see here, how is that different to this building that has no monitoring equipment installed? Now, okay. It's so now we've got the ability to pin it. So let's we'll pin that one, and then we'll open this one, and we'll have a look. Okay, now this is pinned as well. Okay, so it's pinned when you move it. Now, these are the two. This one has monitoring equipment installed. The next one does not. Ah, government loyalty. You can see there. Government loyalty is at 40%. So you can actually see what government loyalty is all about over here. So that's at 40%. So this one we don't know. Secret Police needs to visit citizens' home to display his government loyalty level. I love it. I love it. I'm going to procure a few more vehicles of the same variety. Auto purchase fuel. No. Let's just purchase a few more of these vehicles that we've now selected already. Like so. We'll leave one spot open. Now there should be Secret Police hitting the roads everywhere. Okay. And now what does it say? Minimal government loyalty for employees. If workers' loyalty is unknown, is allowed to work. Yes, that's fine. So the minimum government loyalty that we would like would be... Oh, is that for employees here? Potentially. So 30%. It has to be more than 30%. Now, there they go. All of them going out and installing their stuff. What does this building look like? Is it pretty daunting? It's an ugly building. A pretty ugly building. Now, what I'll do is let's get a bit of a monument out here. Lenin-esque model. Lenin statue. There's probably be a Stalin statue at this location. Just do that. That's awesome. And we'll make sure to get a little pathway connected up here. We'll pay for those. So now that will at least have a bit of a statue over here as well. Just in this location to do its thing. I like it. I like it. Let's quickly go and have a look at the orphanage. It was built over here in Ironsky. It's over this way. Wow, it's full. Is it? Oh, it doesn't have any food. Missing supplies for children in care. Excellent. So now we can have minimal government loyalty for employees. So let's put that up to like 30%. Wow, children in care, 134 of 110. That is an interesting child's without appropriate upbringing. Look at this. Intended upbringing. I like it. I like it. Okay, so what we need to do is need to bring, deliver some stuff for them. So if we go to this spot over here, something is delivering over here. So who's delivering? Crap. This guy? Can I add? Cannot assign any more buildings. Someone else delivering over here, maybe? Arensky goods distribution. 18 of 20. Yes, yes, yes. Now you can actually see this. So please deliver over here for us also. Food, clothing, and meat, please. So hopefully we'll see about that. No power supply over there, but that's fine. No problem. Okay, that's pretty good. These guys need some cars. I'll need to set up some duty vehicles for these guys. So let's pop in here. What's going on with our vehicle production? Ooh, tons of stuff over here. And another refrigerator vehicle, and that's probably too many, to be honest. So let's quickly procure a blueprint for a passenger car or a police car. A police car? That is interesting. Or a personal car. Do we do police cars instead of these guys? Well, we'll pay for that. And then if we go to police car, these are way too flashy. But that one looks about the best. 145. Nah, then we'll just not do... well, let's do it. And see... Get some police cars on the network. Yeah, let's pay for that one. I like that one about the best. Oh, actually... Oh, look at this. Now I've purchased another... I like it. Let's pay for that. Okay, now we've got the police vehicle that we're wanting to set up over here. So let's get some police vehicles going on. So we've got police cars, I believe. Excuse me. Police cars over there. I'm going to want to get these guys going. And now I think there should also be a way. Stop production after the queue ends. Build with a random color. Nah. So let's get ourselves like, I don't know, 20 of them. And we'll say stop production after the queue ends. That'll be it. That'll be it. I'll have to move some of these guys over as well. Let's speed things along a little bit. It's going into winter yet again. Awesome. Okay. The next thing, let's quickly get this delivered. So, who's waiting? That's a plane. Okay, over here. This is one location where we are producing nuclear fuel, and there's absolutely nothing available. I ran out for a while. Missing UF6. You're producing, but probably not at a rate that is quick enough. Let's just see. This facility over here should have tons. Yeah, it's got a lot. So there's a helicopter that's running in here. Related lines. There's the one. So this helicopter pops over here, right? It does? It doesn't? Hang on. Let's just double check. Something's funny. There should be a helicopter that's coming in here. Excuse me. There are helicopters on these. So this is one from Ironsky to Duchesne helicopter cargo platform, and this is the other one. Okay, so let's grab this guy. Oh, well, actually, we'll grab this line, and one goes to Duchesne. Where is Duchesne, by the way? It's not this one. That's the other one that I'm... Oh... Okay, so then you come back. Over here, you pick up another one. What? How come? That's a little awkward. Really? How come you can't load? Okay, anyway, load anything. And then you come on over here. Access to the lines in this location is awesome. I love it. Then you come over here and you drop off. But it does beg the question, why can I not say pick up for me? And why are you able to pick up electronics for some reason? If I look at this. So if I now get out of here, that was Ironsky Industrial Heliport Cargo Platform 2. If we go to the lines, here, helicopter lines. It's this one. If we go in here now we can't actually say. That is super awkward. Okay, so we'll get one of them to go and unload there. And then I'm gonna go all the way over here. Oh, out of fuel? What the hell? And this guy? No resources, missing power? What? What is going on? It's... Oh, we're out of... What's going on with our power? Hang on. Hang on, what am I after? What? Oh crap. We've got no power over here? Our population is dropping. No power whatsoever. These are empty. Hang on. What's wrong? Are we? Oh, crap. Are we out? We're out of nuclear fuel. That's what it is. Wow. Okay, well, I'm definitely not going to let that fly. Let's get a bit of an auto purchase going there. Okay, that should get us going. Okay. Just want to check. This side is fine. I believe there's tons of nuclear fuel available over here. Yeah. It's interesting, these little loops that kind of breaks down. Okay. So now this guy is loading itself. This guy is actually producing. There is a lot of UF6 available here. Full storage of UF6, so you should be able to run if you've got enough workers. Okay. Which lines do excuse me, which lines do I have here? Number of vehicles on the way to the building and number of vehicles on the line. Ah, that's the one. I love it. The UI is awesome. Now, once you do Duchenne, actually, let's not do the Duchenne one because this one seems to be working a little bit better. So let's say after that, what you do is you come, after this one, you come back over here. You load again the same thing, and then you come over here and you unload. I'm hoping that'll work. Presumably it will. What we'll have to do is make sure that we've also got our distribution office. Who's delivering fuel over here? You can also come and deliver some fuel for us over there. Fuel only, please. Ooh, now you can load to fill it up to 100. I like it. I like it. Awesome. Awesome. So now, hopefully, we'll start seeing some nuclear fuel arriving, which is what I'm after. And guys, I think that's where I'm gonna end this episode. Is this doing anything? Do we know if they are doing anything? No idea, but we're starting to build them anyway. That should be built, and we should be building a few police cars as well. So we'll start to slowly run up on this. We'll need tons more orphanages and the likes. Awesome! Awesome, 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 awesome. So these guys, let's quickly assign construction over here. I believe we can at the very least assign some helicopter construction. Some helicopter construction going on, and the Veloca construction offices. Again, I want the name, please, guys. If you've got a name that you can pass out my way over here, and then. Okay, some of these things are in fact under construction. Some of these things are not. And then this one, let's make sure we get a few officers assigned to getting it done. That should work. Okay, nice. Got a bit of something tickled in my throat. I'll need to sort that out. But yeah, there we go. I'm loving the new UI. Starting to look at the new features. What is this guy doing? My goodness. For some reason, can't find its way to Central Hub. Really? How come? Oh! How the hell did that happen? Hang on, we'll sort that out. How did that happen? Now you should be able to do your thing. Fine, here you go. Hopefully that's not too problematic. This is still under construction. Lots of little stuff's happening over here. I do love the new UI, and we are still going crazy nuts building our our nation. But yeah, this new power plant has been done really quickly. Okay, excellent. I will see you in the next episode. If you've liked it, as always, please hit that like button, leave your comments down below. Remember, still looking for a little bit of a name for this town and this power plant, this whole town power plant area would be awesome. So please drop that in the comments down below. See you next time. Bye-bye.